I'm Jean Kamla. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and I got involved with lung cancer because my brother was diagnosed at 57 years of age with non-small cell adenocarcinoma.
My name is Nancy Gachet, and I'm a 3.5-year small cell lung cancer survivor.
I'm Luann Cummings. I'm a 6-year survivor, stage 2 adenocarcinoma.
My name is Julia Stroud. I'm a cancer survivor, 20 months out, stage 2A.
Diagnosed many years ago, and had actually 2 reoccurrences, but feeling good and doing well.
My daughter, Leah Soto, was diagnosed with lung cancer in July of 2007, and she was diagnosed with stage 4.
Mary Reese. I'm a stage 4 lung cancer survivor. I'm 2 years and 4 months out from my diagnosis.
Stephanie Wise.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Melton. We're from Richmond. We lost our father, Steve Salmon. He was 59 and developed lung cancer with metastases to the brain. We were his advocates, and his death has left a pretty big hole in our heart, so we want to help others that are in the same situation.
Teresa Hawk, and I have stage 4 lung cancer. It's inoperable, it's undifferentiated, and it has metastasized to my lymph nodes.
My name is Kevin Trim, and I'm here to support the love of my life, Teresa Hawk, through her battle with lung cancer.
My name is Jared Weiss, and I'm a thoracic oncologist and clinical researcher. And I'm here because our treatments aren't good enough, and we need more funding to get there.
My name is Montessa Lee, and I came about getting involved with lung cancer because I was diagnosed at 28 with small cell lung cancer.
My name is Joe Caridi, and I'm here because my wife is a survivor of lung cancer for 19 months. She's a 39-year-old woman with a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and was an athlete.
My name is Emily, and I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer a little over a year ago. I'm 35. I was 34 when I was diagnosed. My youngest son was 2.5.
I think people need to know that lung cancer affects everybody, non-smokers, smokers, every race, every age, every sex.
I see so many people with the same story, but I don't think the public, I don't think the legislators, I don't think the government, anyone really knows or thinks about the huge number of people that this disease impacts.
Right now I have a different perspective on life. You know, that young, when you go through life, you don't think about things, but this really makes you go back and think about things. And I shouldn't be alive. I'm left alive because it's just a miracle situation, and I'm here to be a voice for the rest of the lung cancer.
So many resources that we were unaware of, and I wish that someone had just sat us down and said, look, there are all of these tools out here for you before we had made decisions about DEHD's treatment.
The cancer community has to pull together and work together. Lung cancer, which you survived, and I can tell you in lung cancer, there's not that many of us who are survivors. So those of us who are survivors had an obligation to go forward.
I am hopeful that I'm going to beat the odds. I'm going to get emotional. That, you know, looking at milestones a little bit at a time. So my first milestone next year is to watch my baby go to kindergarten.
Susceptible for lung cancer, and that we need desperately research dollars to stop 160,000 people dying every year.
I think that's the area that makes me the most mad. Looking at what our government spends on cancer research and the disparity between the different cancers.
Just been overwhelmed by, of course, the lack of funding. And
no one prepared us for this shock that not being a smoker you can get lung cancer. And I decided I would ask friends and family to donate to the National Lung Cancer Fund.
I've been personally touched by a lot of patients that I've gotten very close with, many of whom are unfortunately not here with us today, and many of whom still are, have treatments that are unacceptably toxic.
I'm doing a clinical trial that's double-blind, so I don't know if I'm doing it or my doctor's doing it, and hopefully to get something that is going to be improved and help other people in the future.
There are so many people without resources. There are so many young people affected. There are so many outrageous, shameful ways that this disease is addressed and tackled and discussed and handled and researched. And I, as long as I'm vertical, I'm going to be fighting with tooth and nail to do something about changing the way the world views lung cancer.
I feel with the fight for lung cancer, it's easy to walk away for some. The real test of character is when your shoes are dirty and muddy and you've left it all on the floor.
Do you truly have a voice and can impact not only the funding but the cure of
Here because I need to give this disease a voice.
Lung cancer needs you. We need everyone to stand up and say, this is not right.
I'm hoping that we can raise enough awareness and enough funding that the research can be advanced so that more than 15% of us survive long term.
Do you truly have a voice and can impact not only the funding but the cure of cancer?
If not me, then who?
Go for it.
I want to be a part of the fight.
If not me, then who?
If not me, then who will put a face on lung cancer?
If not me, then who?
If not me, then who?